So let's talk about Underworld Blood Wars. Is it really that bad? Find out right now in this review. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings my fellow YouTubers and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you all as the Big D. And this time around I'm going to bring to you my review of the final, supposed final installment of the Underworld series, Underworld Blood Wars. Now, if you've not seen my reviews of the first 4 Underworld movies, please stop this video at once and go to my channel page and see those in case you might have missed them. Catch up with those or see them again if you want. I don't care. Just be on your toes. I'll give you a few seconds, but after that, continue on if you've seen the reviews already. Okay, that ought to do it. Anyway, now though the film was originally released in various countries in 2016, it didn't come to us until 2017, so I'm kind of dubbing this a 2017 release, thank you. Back with us is Kate Beckinsale as Celine, Theo James as David, and Charles Dance as Thomas. Anyway, while like most of the Underworld movies, this really got dissed and what have you, and has the second weakest score on the tomato meter with a mere 21%. That's like a 2% less than Evolution was. But anyway, here's the story. The remaining vampire covens are on the verge of annihilation by the Lycans. Both species are searching for Celine. The vampires seek justice for the death of Victor, while the Lycans, led by Marius, intend to use her to locate Eve, whose blood holds the key to building an army of vampire-werewolf hybrids. Samira, a council member of the Eastern Coven, tells Thomas she wants Celine to be granted clemency and to train the Coven's neophyte death dealers. She asks Thomas to plead Celine's case before the full council. The plea is successful and the council reluctantly agrees to pardon, in exchange for Celine's help. So she arrives with David. Samira has Varga, her ally and lover, poison Celine and slaughter the trainees, framing Celine for the atrocity. With Celine in her power, Samira begins draining her blood, which she intends to drink to steal her power. Thomas and David attempt to rescue, but are attacked by Samira and Varga. Thomas is killed, but David and Celine escape, and the pair take refuge at the Nordic Coven, pursued by Alexia, an Eastern Coven vampire dispatched by Samira. At Vardor, the Nordic Coven, stronghold, Elder Vidor reveals that David is the son of High Elder Amelia, and thus the legitimate heir to the Eastern Coven. Meanwhile, Alexia has told Marius, who is secretly her lover, that Celine is going to the Nordic Coven. Marius and his Lycans attack that coven. Celine and David fight alongside the Nordic vampires, who are led by Vidar's daughter, Lena. Celine engages Marius in a single combat, but he is too powerful in his werewolf form, and she is stabbed by Alexia. Marius demands to know Eve's location, but Celine insists she does not know. Alexia confirms this after tasting blood from her sword. Marius sounds the retreat, and Celine deliberately slides herself under the now broken ice of the lake, telling herself that this is the path. At the Eastern Coven, Samira drinks the blood taken from Celine. Alexia returns and informs Samira of the attack at the Nordic Coven, and Samira kills her, telling her that she knew of Alexia's treachery, and that she had acted precisely as Samira had planned. David returns to the Eastern Coven, where he presents himself as its rightful heir and denounces Samira. Even Varga deserts her, saying his loyalty is to the rightful leader of the Coven. She is led off to be imprisoned in the dungeons. and the coven comes under attack by Marius and his forces. The Lycans blow holes in the castle walls, letting in sunlight and killing some vampires. David continues fighting, only to find himself face to face with Marius. Now for the ending. Get to the epic, intense finale. You know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below to avoid ending spoilers. If you've seen the movie, continue on with the review after 5 seconds. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Soon, Celine suddenly reappears, now Nordic in appearance and wearing a coat over her Death Dealer uniform. It is later revealed she had been resurrected by the Nordic Coven after undergoing the ritual of passing to the sacred world and had received new powers, including enhanced speed. She swiftly begins dispatching the Lycans as the Nordic Coven, again led by Lena, joins the fight. As Celine makes her way through the castle, Samira calls. I mean, it's not calls, but I may have said the wrong word. My mistake, folks. Pardon me. Escapes from her cell and kills the dungeon guards. And Celine and David find Marius, but David is waylaid by Samira. As Marius and Celine's fight continues, a drop of Marius' blood lands on Celine's lips, and she is suddenly fled by blood memories of Marius finding Michael. She sees Marius capturing Michael, then slitting his throat to collect his blood and consume it. To counter her despair that Michael is dead, she bites her own wrist, accessing her own blood memories of time spent with Michael, Eve, and David. Although Marius has transformed, Celine rips out his spine, killing him instantly. Meanwhile, David manages to kill Samira while she is distracted with glee that sunlight is harmlessly falling on her. He shows Marius' severed head to the Lycans and calls on them to collect their wounded and go. In the aftermath, Celine, David, and Lena are chosen as new elders. It is revealed that after her resurrection at the Northern Coven, Celine was reunited with Eve, who had been following her mother through their telepathic link as she had anticipated in the story. So, what did I think of Underworld Blood Wars? Well, it's good in ways, not really the best of the Underworld series. I completely do understand and what have you. Now, I do like the stylized action and violence and the blood and gore, which that was really good and what have you. But I completely do understand with some misses and what have you. I mean, like some parts were a little puzzling and what have you, but nevertheless, but even with Celine just being defeated was kind of a downside, but soon she gets back up with new powers and what, which that was really cool and all. Anyway, now also there's a new director. I almost forgot, Anna Forster. Excuse me. Now, Len Wiseman directed the first two movies back as one of the producers. The screenplay was written by Corey Goodman, which he wrote the story with Kyle Ward. Anyway, and Michael Wanmacher is, the one who does the score for the movie. Yeah. The film did alright, but not really great. It went on to make $81 million worldwide. But anyway, the film, as some say, like main fifth franchise installments, offers precious little of interest to the unconverted. But hey, that's understandable in my view. It does have a bit of misses in my view, but even so, I do like the performances we got from Kate Beckinsale. And And while even though he was killed, well, Thomas, Charles Dance, he was really good. Theo James wasn't too bad against David, but anyway, rest of the cast was not factually bad and all. But anyway, I've only seen the movie twice, so that's just my opinion. Since I've got the Underworld collection here. So anyway, but Underworld Blood Wars is okay, good in ways. Will I recommend it? Well, I'd say give it a try. And if you're not satisfied, I can't say I didn't try. Unless you are a completionist and doing a marathon, go for it. So anyway, what are your thoughts on Underworld Blood Wars? Please tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you my ranking of the Underworld series itself. Oh yeah, there is there is a sixth movie announced, but who knows when that's going to happen. And Kate Beckinsale said she splits Veil from this. She's no longer going to be back on in this as Selene. She's done enough, which that's understandable. We'll see what happens, what the future's going to look like. So anyway, so thanks for watching, and if you like this, you may want to check out some other vids and what have you, if you would like. You can probably just check out some of the other horror franchise ranking, other franchises I've done, but hey, I'm not going to bring up too much of this. So I'll just give some of my, well, probably more big vids and what have you that I've done so far for horror and what have you. So if you'd like, check out my review of the third Nightmare on Elm Street movie, Dream Warriors, which is really good in the upper left-hand corner. The Friday the 13th Tommy Jarvis trilogy, the upper right-hand corner. Or see my review of a fifth movie that I have mixed opinions on, Halloween 5, The Return of Michael Myers. In the bottom right hand corner is a button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.